Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Zoe Bad Blood Collectibles, and today you guys, I have Constantine that we're going to be reviewing today with some dope photos at the end of the review. So let's go ahead and take a look at this figure from Mezco 112. To me, I think this is an underrated figure. A lot of people don't know about this dude, but this dude is a freaking awesome figure. So let's go ahead and check this dude out. And also, you guys, stay tuned to the end because the photos on here are freaking awesome. Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Zoe Bad Blood Collectibles, and yes, you guys, today we're going to be going over Constantine from Mezco 112. This dude is a surprise, freaking awesome figure. Didn't expect this figure to be this good, you guys, but this thing is freaking dope. So before we go any further, please give this video a like. Also subscribe to the channel. Help this channel grow. Let's reach 1,000 subscribers. When we do, free giveaways will be happening. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this review of Mezco 112 Constantine. So if you don't want to see the review first, you want to see the photos, go and fast forward to the end. The photos will be at the end, and then come back and watch this review. But for those who appreciate reviews, please watch the review first. Give this video a like, subscribe, and then also stay to the end so you can watch the photos as well. So this dude comes with a whole bunch of accessories, you guys. Just like my Conan figure, the review that I released yesterday, finally. And now I'm finally getting this dude done in between packing everything up and moving to the new house. And with that being said, this dude has a whole lot of accessories. As you can see, some of them is on the side here, and I do want to get that out the way before we go over the actual figure. But real quick, I do want to just take an overall look of the figure just to show you how good this guy looks. Right here, we do have Constantine right here. Head sculpt is right there, looking really good. We got his red tie right there, kind of crooked, as Constantine's kind of like, that's just how he is. Sometimes he's always drinking or smoking a cigarette. And then we have him right here. Everything looked good. Pants look good. Everything looked good on him. We go down here. We have his shoes right here, which is done really well by Mezco. Look like regular, real shoes. And it's just freaking awesome. We got his belt right there, and then his face. Only thing I didn't like about the eyes on this one is for the fact that you can see that red there. Let's see on the other one. Can you see it? Oh, so it's not with the. Oh yeah, it's with this one too, but you can barely see it. You can see it more when it's in light, like I can see it, and you can see it even more on camera. But it's not that bad without the light reflecting on it. But that's the only downfall that I have about this figure, is for the fact that I didn't like the way the eyes, the surrounding of the eyelids look on this figure. I think they should have stayed the regular skin color as the whole figure. But with that being said, still awesome. Love the hair. The hair looks really nice, and this dude looks really good when he does put on his Drench Coat. So we're going to go ahead and go over his accessories right now. Let's go ahead and put them over here right now, and let's go over his accessories. So first thing I did want to get out the way is, of course, his Drench Coat right here, which is really nice. We'll put it on towards the end of the review so that way you can see how it looks, but it just looks really nice. We do have bendy wire all the way down here. All this right here is bendy wire. We have bendy wire here as well. This is a soft bendy wire. This one's more hard right here, and that way you can manipulate it if it's the wind blowing the jacket. So a really awesome job, and it's on both sides, but there's, yeah, and it's really good. There's no bendy wire here though in the back of the jacket. So it's in the front but not in the back, you guys. But really awesome right here. Reminds me of the Commissioner Gordon jacket. And then also we get this beautiful sword. This dude comes with so much accessories. Instead of doing like I did my Conan review, I'm going to go ahead and get this one over with first. So this thing right here is really nice, you guys. Come on, focus. There we go right here. See, the sword is done really nice in detail, and this is why you collect Mezco 112. I collect it. It's because you get your money's worth. You're not gonna get you're gonna be very satisfied when you're done buying this figure when you open them. And then he comes with this nice shotgun right here. I love this thing right here. And then you can open it up like that. That is freaking awesome. And you can just put it back like that. Mezco always do a good job with their accessories, but with this is like a little bit overboard because there's a bunch of accessories. And then right here, we do got this nice knife right here, which looks really nice. done in gold, and it's just fully detailed. Come on, focus. I'm trying to get this thing focused, you guys. So let's see if we can get this focused enough where you can see it. And it's just not letting me at this time. But anyways, we do get that nice knife right there. For some reason, it's just, what in the heck is going on? So I'll get back to that one later. And then also we get this nice cross right here, which is really nice as well. Look at that. Showing really nice right there as it's focusing on it with a lot of details on it as well from top to bottom. And then also we get a bunch of cigarette smokes. And I like this one because you actually get the smoke effect right here with the cigarette. And you can actually put this in his mouth. So all you have to do is do this, you guys. And it just miraculously go right in. You just put it right here on the side. And boom, there it is. And it just goes in like that. And you can do that with any head sculpt. So I thought that was really nice, having smoking a cigarette. So I'm going to leave one in there only because that's what he usually do all the time. He always have a cigarette and he always have a book in his hand or somehow on him. And that's the only thing that this figure didn't come with is a book. But that's okay, you guys, because I have a whole lot of books right here in my collection. So it doesn't even matter at this point. This is the one I'm using from the McFarlane DC Multiverse. This is the book that I use with Constantine. So anyways, with that being said, let's continue on. So he comes with a bunch of smoke effects. There's a lot of them. And we're not going to go over all of them, but just some of them. But basically, they all are just smoke effects with the cigarette. And then you also can have these little tiny cigarettes that he comes with as well. You can barely see it. But all you do is put these in his hands, like if he's about to smoke it. And then, since we're talking about the cigarette, let's go ahead and talk about the lighters as well. So he comes with this little lighter right here, which is done really nice. Look at the detail on it. Just looking really nice. If you want to hold it in his hand, and then also he use it to kill people and blow his fire or whatever. We also have an open one that you can use as well. Let me see if I can do it like that again. So that way you can look at it more. And look at that, you guys. Just looking really cool. Look at the detail in that. Done really well. So I thought that was really dope. Let me see if we can look at this knife, because this knife has a lot of detail. And I wanted to show you guys that. And there it is right there. We can actually see the detail now. Look at that. Just looking nice. With the wording on the blade as well. That is freaking awesome. So Mezco 112 just go all out when it comes to accessories. Now with that, let's go and go over the different head sculpts real quick. First one, we do got this beat up one right here when he just tore up. And he's smiling as he does. This is how he is. So that is done really well. Look at that, you guys. Just done really nice. So that's dope right there. And then we also get another head sculpt when he's kind of mad right here. And he got that little smirk on his face, kind of. And you can put cigarettes in any of these figures, any of these head sculpts as well. So that's done really nice, because he's always getting beat up somehow, some way. Because he's always drunk, saying smart things. He has a big mouth as well. And then here it is. Love this head sculpt as well right here. This is the one that I always use, but you can tell I use it a lot because his mouth is still open. That closed eventually, you guys. So don't pay no attention, but it just looks really nice. So Mezco killed it with the head sculpts. And then we do have number 4. Number 4 is the one where he got in his mouth already. This one is where he's like probably talking more serious, as if he was talking to a demon. So I thought that was really dope right there. And then after that, we do get some more accessories. Let's just go ahead and go over these hands. There is a lot of hands. So I'm just going to go over them the best I can. The first one we get is these 2 open hands right here. Do it the best I can, you guys. So boom, that's one pair. Come with another pair. These are open hands. These are for the power effect as well. Or you can have them holding a book. There's number 2. Here's number 3. And this is what I mean by the lighter and the cigarettes. You can use this for holding the cigarettes, the lighter, maybe the sword as well. Boom. And both hands, they are a little bit different, each one. That's dope right there. That's number 3. And then we get number 4. Is right here where he got an open hand right here if he's holding something, and then another one, but they both a little bit different. So that's number 4. And then number 5, which is 5 pairs already. And these, both of these are different as well. These are for power effects as well. Or holding cards. We got this right here. We got this one right here. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So 10 or 8, 10 exchangeable hands. And then we got an extra hand right here for holding right here. For holding the sword or whatever he's holding, or the knife. Or even holding the cross. And then also we have another pair of hands that hold the cards that he comes with. And you could take these cards out the hand, but I did want to show these individual. But this is really, really nice because you can see the detail on this thing as well. That is just freaking awesome. The detail that Mezco go to do, go out on their figures is just freaking awesome. I can see it better on camera than I can see it with my regular eyes. And I just think that's really done really, really nice. And then on the other hand, right here, the left hand, we get more cards, and they all have different scopes. So I thought that was just done really, really nice, you guys. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Just done really, really nice. Mezco killed it with this guy. And this is why I love this dude right here. He's probably one of my best figures from Mezco, only because of the accessories that this dude come with. And that's one thing I love is accessories. Then he also come with this chainsaw, which is really nice as well, you guys. Here it is right here. Look at the detail on that thing right there. Look like a real chainsaw, like a mini chainsaw. And you can add this with any figure, not just Constantine. So this is just freaking awesome right here. Really, really well done. So that's dope. And then after that, you guys, we still got more accessories. We got these fire effects. Now I've seen these before with the Ghost Rider from Mezco as well, but this one came out way before Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider was released this year, but that's dope right there. We got 2 of them to go in each hand. And then we also got these power effects right here. We got these 2. Where's the other small one? So with these, it's pretty neat because you get different power effects. So I'm going with the first 2. These 2 right here, one for one side, one for the other. We do got a blue and we got a yellow or orange like power effect. These are really, really nice. I'm going to say orange. And then we got these big ones, which you can use for his hands as well. We got a blue one and we got an orange one. You put the hands on that side, and then this side is where the power effect is. So that is done really, really nice. And then last but not least, as far as the accessories, we do have the smaller ones. And then we have an orange one and we have a blue one. So done really, really nice with the same details. So that is freaking awesome. And that is all the accessories for this figure. So this dude has a ton of accessories. And I think they went overboard with this dude. And then this right here, this jacket just top it off. So now, after that being said, for the ratings of the accessories, I'm going to go ahead and give this dude a 10 plus for the accessories. And then the overall look of Constantine, he's definitely going to get a 10 plus, a 10 as well. Now let's go over his articulation, see how he works with the articulation. So real quick, this dude could look up really well. This is just freaking awesome. And then he could look down, he could look sideways. Really, really cool. He could do a T-pose with this shirt on. And this is a long shirt, but you can just roll up the sleeves. But here he is on double jointed elbows as well. And he has a swivel. He has a swivel here. He's on double jointed elbows as well. And then, on top of that, he has this hinge that Mezco always do as well. So that is done really, really nice. And he also has a, oh, it's a swivel here. I'm like, man, they put a swivel right there too? No, swivel at the bicep. So I'm gonna keep this out so that way we could go over the look at that, you guys. The articulation for the torso is just done really, really nice. Boom, boom. Look at that, you guys. And then we got a waist swivel, good enough, so he could go that far down by himself, and then he could stretch out about that much. So that's done really, really well. So Mezco killed it as far as with his articulation from the top. This dude has better articulation than half of my Mezco figures that I have in my collection. And then here he has pants on, so be mindful of that. And this figure right here, this is what they should have did with the John Wick and I was kind of disappointed. Like John Wick was a lot of money that I paid for because I got him secondhand, but I just he lacks. He should have had articulation like this figure right here does. Even with the jacket on, he still has better articulation than John Wick, and it just looks way better with this body mold. And I think they should have gave that to John Wick, but they didn't. So, anyways, this dude has double jointed knees as well. Look at that, you guys. Done really, really well. You don't have to worry about ripping the figure. And then he can almost do the splits before you think about ripping them. Remember, he's in church pants. So that is freaking awesome. And then the joint for his ankles are alright. They're okay. They're really tight. But I never use them. I don't need to use that for for this dude right here, Constantine. And yeah, you guys, I just really wish that this could have been not Constantine, but John Wick with this kind of body style, because this body style right here is freaking awesome. And this dude right here is a freaking dope figure. So the articulation, definitely gonna give this dude a 10 for the articulation. Looking freaking awesome. So overall, you guys, this is a dope figure. So real quick, I am going to put this on him. I'll do it on camera to show you guys how easy it is. All you do is take this off, and then you take this off. And the reason why it's so easy, because his articulation is done really, really well. So all you do is just turn his arms like that, get him to his jacket right here on both sides. And it kind of remind me of the Hellboy figure that I got. And boom, it's that simple, you guys. It's not even hard. It fits on him really, really nice. And yeah, it's going to be tighter because this is a thick jacket. But still, you can still get great movement and great photos out of this dude with his jacket on. So I thought that was really nice as well. And Mezco killed it. And I'm so glad I didn't pass on this figure. I kept looking at it, and then I forgot about it. And then one day, I couldn't find nothing for like a week or two. And I was like, hey, let me see if they had that Constantine. I have some money to spare. So let me go ahead and see if they have that Constantine figure. And then, boom, here he is right here. Just looking freaking awesome. Look like he just walked out the movies, the cartoon movies that DC always bring. But you can add like his hands are in his pocket. All you do is just take this thing, put it right here. Sometimes I will do that. Look at that, you guys. Just looking really nice. You might want to take this away when you're doing it. But look at that. Just done really, really nice. And this dude's just freaking awesome. Now, with that being said, I think hands down, this is a figure that was like kind of like, how can you say it, underrated figure. I didn't hear a lot about Constantine until I actually looked up a couple of videos. But there's not a lot of videos on him, on his reviews. But man, this thing right here is going down from one of my best figures for this year that I picked up in my collection. So now we're going to do some size comparisons, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and stand them back right there. And the first one I do want to bring, because he's definitely going to be in photos in my Blade review, is Blade himself. This one right here reminds me of the Blade movie. I love all the Blade movies. And Wesley Snipes is dope. And as Blade, so I don't think no one will ever be better than him. And I just got this figure. This is probably one of my figures that I always wanted and finally got. There's a couple of figures in my collection that are like priceless to me. This is one of them. So here he is. And I'm definitely going to do a review on him, so stay tuned. And Constantine will be featured in there as well in the photos. But here he is next to Wesley Snipes, Blade. Blade looking freaking dope. Talk about this dude is dope. He kills my Constantine figure. I'm sorry. Just the look alone, this dude's dope. Even though Constantine's dope too. But it's crazy how Blade came out 4 years ago compared to this figure that came out like a year ago, I believe. But anyways, there he is standing next to Blade. And then, here we go. A lot of people said this is their #1 figure of the year is the Mezco Batman 89. We do have Michael Keaton Batman right there from 89 Batman. And with this one, I'm kind of like, I love this figure a lot. When I first opened it, it's because I didn't have a lot of Mezco figures at the time. But since I had this Batman figure, my Mezco and Mafex collection grew dramatically. Dramatically. I hope that's the right word, but it grew a lot. But anyways, you guys, look at that. Just looking really awesome. And this is not my #1 figure. It's not my top 10. I hope it's my top 10. I don't know yet, because what kills it for me is the articulation for this figure. It's the only reason why I don't like this figure. I mean, I do love this figure a whole lot, but it's like you can't really do nothing with it. You don't want to put it on the shelf because then he's gonna get messed up. You can't put him any posing. Well, you can't do a lot with the Mezco figures, but I'm just saying like this one's even worse because of this silicone skin that they give him. And then here's another figure right here that I did want to put Constantine next to because even when I do a review on him, he's my first Mezco figure. And I always have in a lot of my Mezco reviews, only because this is the first Mezco figure that I picked up. We do have Hellboy, which, if you could tell already, you guys, I love Drench Coats on my figures. And they look really, really good. And look at that, you guys. We got Blade, Hellboy, and we got Constantine. And that looked freaking awesome. And he looks good with these two. They look more on the darker side. So I thought that was really, really awesome. And don't worry, I'm definitely going to do a review on my Hellboy because he is my first figure that I had from Mezco or any 6-inch figure. He was the first one. And I kept this dude for like 2 years before I even decided to. And then I was about to get rid of him after 2 years. But we'll talk about that on another day. So here is a Hasbro Star Wars black figure. I don't really collect these. I just use them for extra people, for bad guys to get cut up, to get killed. Here he is standing next to him. And then we also have a Dr. Doom from Marvel Legends. Let's go ahead and bring him up. I like this Dr. Doom way better than the one they want to bring out. But you can let me know in the comment section below that he's taller. And then I don't have my Captain America, unfortunately. But yeah, that is it for size comparisons, you guys. So overall, I'm going to give this dude a 10 out of 10, you guys. This dude's freaking awesome with a gain of accessories. And when you get figures, you want them to have all the accessories. You want to buy a figure. When you spend a lot of money, you're hoping that you are satisfied with the money that you spend. Now, with Mofix, I know sometimes I'll buy figures and I didn't get my money's worth, but every time I buy a Mezco figure, it doesn't matter how bad it is, I'm always satisfied with the figure, especially if I know what I'm getting. So with that being said, this is an awesome figure. Do not pass it up. If you see it, go ahead and get it because I do truly believe that this figure is going to start going up in a year or two. Once more people decide to start getting this dude. Maybe a lot of people don't know about Constantine, but he is freaking awesome. So this dude fight demons. He does all that. And he saved people, he does exorcists and all that. So what I decided to do at the time that I got him, I had him going against Carnage as if Carnage was a demon because I just got that figure as well. Then I got Carnage and this dude at the same time. So I did my Carnage review, then did Venom. And I kind of put him on the back burner because he has so much stuff, and I just took photos with him after photos after photos after photos. So these photos are dope, and I worked really hard with these photos. But yeah, you guys, I really want to show this dude off doing his thing, you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at the photos. Hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about the photos and this review, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great night.